Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm doing a Mecha Phantom Beast deck profile. So this is a deck that takes flight against your opponent. Now this deck makes a lot of tokens against your opponent. It's something you guys have actually been requesting a lot recently. I think it's going to be really interesting to see if we actually get a Mecha Phantom Beast Link Monster. I think that would be amazing if we actually did, and I'm going to go ahead and call it. I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be able to use tokens. We did get something that was kinda that we thought was going to be it, but it wasn't actually a Mecha Phantom Beast, which kind of sucked. There was an airplane. It looked like it was going to be one, but it didn't end up being one. So let's get straight into this, guys, and see what we're going to be playing in this one. This deck is a really interesting deck that can go for all sorts of different crazy plays, and I actually have a tech card that if you have seen my deck profiles beforehand, before this video, you know what it is, but if you haven't, we're going to be playing Guess That card. So let's get straight into this, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be seeing what we're playing, and who can deny playing Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack, one of the most iconic cards in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's have a like for him, guys, and I even have the mat that has him on it. So let's get into this deck profile, guys. Before we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight on into this. So, we're going to be playing 3 copies of Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor. So Mega Raptor is basically the searcher of the deck. When a token is special summoned to your side of the field, you can special summon another token, and all the tokens are level 3 with 0/0 in their wind. And then you can also... all the Mecha Phantom Beasts share the ability that they gain levels equal to the level, or equal to the level of all tokens that you control. So for instance, if you have 1 token on the field, then they go up by 3 stars to level 7 normally for the 4s, and 6 for the level 3s, which I do play like 2 level 3s in the whole deck. Basically, you're focusing around level 7 and level 9 overlays and synchros, which is the big thing that you're going to be doing in this deck all the time. And I mean all the time in this deck, which is super easy to pull off, and really easy to pull off, which is super cool. So basically what you do with this deck, what you do with this one is once per turn, when a Mecha Phantom Beast monster you control, while you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, and they all share the effect. And then once per turn, you contribute a token and add a Mecha Phantom Beast from your deck to your hand, which is really cool, and I really like that effect about this card. It's super cool, and I really think that that's amazing to have in this deck. And this deck even benefits with the new train support as well, which is really amazing, and I really like that. The synergy that you can just OTK your opponent with them super easy, because they go up to a level 9 or level 10, which is super cool. Then we play 2 copies of Harleyard. I thought about dropping Harleyard down to 1, but I still keep playing it at 2. Once per turn, when a monster you control is tributed, you can activate this effect, special summon a token. And then it also has the ability that once per turn, you can tribute a token, special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast from your hand, which can be really beneficial to you, because you want to get some of them out of your hand and get them onto the field, which can just help out overall the deck, because you want to get those tokens like on the field and get like Mecha Phantom Beast out of your hand, so you can start doing overlay plays really quickly, which can really help the deck a lot. Then the best card in the deck, in my opinion, to normal summon is 3 copies of Tetherwolf. I feel like Tetherwolf needs a holo reprint. I don't think it has had a holo reprint, but it's the best one. When you normal summon it, you can special summon a token instantly. Is the best combo starter. It comes out as a level 7 right off the bat, and it also has the ability that you contribute a token, and then once per battle this card gains 800 attack, so it goes up to 2500, which is really big. Then I play 1 copy of Cult Wing. Cult Wing, when it's special summoned, you can special summon 2 tokens, so it doesn't do anything when it's normal summoned, so that's why we just play 1 copy of it. It combos really well with Harleyard being able to special summon 2 copies or 2 tokens. And then after you special summon the 2 tokens with the Cult Wing, you can go for a 10 overlay play, because they go up to level 10, which is really cool. And then once per turn, you contribute 2 tokens and then target 1 card on the field and destroy that target, and if you do, banish it, which is really nice. Sometimes you need that. A lot of the times you don't. I usually just use it to special summon to get the fodder for the rank 10 plays. Then I play 3 copies of Raiden. Raiden is nice. You can discard a card to special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast token, which is nice to be able to discard stuff. And then this card's levels increased by the total level of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. And then while you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So basically it's just a big token generator. I really like that to be able to go into 7 plays and stuff like that, because if you special summon a token, some of them special summon tokens with them. Like if you control this and this one special summons a token with 1 summon, and then if you tribute 1, then he gets an ability to special summon 1, and it was really easy to go for 10 plays and stuff like that. Then I play 1 copy of Black Falcon. This one basically is a Book of Moon, and when it attacks, you get to special summon a token as well, but you tribute a token and then flip something face down. I play 2 copy of Hamsterrat. They don't really play along with the synergy as well, but it's a good starter if you're going first. You set it, and when it's flipped face up, you get special summon 2 tokens to your side of the field, and then you contribute a token and then target a Mecha Phantom Beast in your grave and special summon that target, which is amazing. I really like that effect about it. And then we play 3 copies of Mecha Phantom Beast Oleon, which was getting really, really bad over in the OCG, where people were playing this with Needle Fiber and being able to just summon this, or send it to the grave, or special summon it with Needle Fiber and then climb up higher all the way into a rank, or all the way into a link 4 with this card, which was really crazy to me. But basically, if it's you can banish from your grave, special summon a token, and if it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon the token as well. And you only use each effect of it once per turn, which, you know, kind of sucks, but hey, it makes it less broken. And then I play 1 copy of Glow Up Bulb, because Glow Up Bulb actually helps out. It's something that I threw in here. I wanted to find room for Jet Synchron, and I thought about dropping a Harleyard for it, so I could focus a little bit more on rank, or level 7 or level 8 synchro plays, where I could go into stuff like Borreload Savage Dragon and stuff like that a little bit easier with this deck. But I really just didn't want to, but I kept playing testing with it. So if you want to, you can drop one of these and put in a copy of Jet Synchron with this Glow Up Bulb to make it more of a synchro engine a little bit. And it's not bad. It's really not bad to play in this deck. Then I play 3 copies of Ash Blossom just for a little bit of hand disruption to be able to stop my opponent, have some hand traps. I wanted, again, to find a little bit of room for Effect Veilers. And if you guys can find a Effect Veiler room, go for it. Maybe drop the Hamsterrats if you want to make the deck a little bit faster. You can drop the Hamsterrats and play the Effect Veilers. That's another option there if you want to do that. Because this deck is one of those, it's a tier 3 deck. It's not super, super good. It's fun. I really like the deck. It can do some crazy plays. But at the same time, you got to play it how you want to play it. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Let's get into the spells. So for the spells, we're going to be playing 1 copy of Foolish Burial. This is just to send stuff like Oleon and Glow Up Bulb to the graveyard. 1 copy of Scapegoats just to give us more tokens on the field. I like this card because you can just use it with a lot of different stuff and just build up a board with your opponent. And it's nice to be able to do that with this card. You can go into stuff like Nightmare Unicorn and stuff like that to be able to link higher by using cards with different names and stuff like that, and using the Nightmare monsters as well. That's really useful to be able to do with this deck, and I really like being able to do that. Another thing that I play is a 2 of the limiter removal, because everything's a machine, and you want to be able to go into those machines really, really easily. It can really be beneficial to you guys to be able to do that, because it just is nice to be able to OTK your opponent out of nowhere. 3 copies of Call by the Grave, because you just want to stop your opponent from OTKing or doing like hand traps and stuff like that. Something that's an interesting tech in this deck that's not my guess that tech, but it's Draw Muscle. Draw Muscle is something that you get to target a defense position monster you control with 1,000 or less of defense, draw a card, and then that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. It can protect your tokens, and it's something that I really think is underrated in this deck. And with Jaculucin being a level 9 synchro that you can go into really easily in this deck, you really want to play quick plays because it revolves around quick plays. Its effect revolves around quick plays. Quick play spells. Then I play 3 creature swaps because there's a quick combo that I'll show you guys in a minute with that. And then here's my Guess That Tech. Okay, so this is my tech card for this deck, and I want you guys to guess it. So it's a spell card that we play in the deck that I'm going to let you guys guess in 3, 2, 1. So that tech is 3 copies of United We Stand. So United We Stand is my Guess That Tech card, because the reason I play the United We Stand in this deck is because by playing United We Stand, you can get a maximum of 6 monsters on your field, and that gets really, really big. I believe that's 4,800 that you can get your monsters up to, because you go 8, 16, 24, 24 times 2 is 48. So That's how many maximum it can get to with one copy of United We Stand. You swap one of your tokens to attack mode, creature swap them, give them a token, in attack position has 0 attack. You limit or removal your monster and OTK them in one hit with United We Stand, limit or removal, a token, and creature swap if you want to. But you can just do a lot of damage with your United We Stand and 6 monsters on the field, which is easy to do in this deck because you can just token generate. You can flip a Scapegoat and get 4 monsters on the field right there. Normal summon something, you have 5, and it goes up by 4,000, whatever you just normal summoned. So, I mean, it's just a really good tech in this deck. I really like it. So, that's it for the spells, guys. Let's get into the traps. So, we do actually play 2 traps, and that is 2 copies of Aerial Recharge. Aerial Recharge basically is just a token generator that lets you special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast token onto your side of the field, and then during the end phase, you have to tribute a Mecha Phantom Beast token in order to keep it live, but that's okay. You just flip it, get a token, deny it, and you don't get it back, and it fizzles. So, that's it for the main deck, guys. Let's get into the extra deck. So for the extra deck, it was a little tight, and I really wanted to play more stuff, but here we go. I play 1 Draco Sack. I only ever see myself going into 1 of these in a game, so I only play 1. I want to play 2. I really even had 2, but I kept debating back and forth with Link monsters. But if you want to play 2, definitely play 2. It was a hard decision to cut down to 1, but I did. 1 copy of Red Eyes Flare Metal. You can maybe cut this, but I had a Ghost Rare, and you know, guys, how I am with rank 7s and Flare Metal. I want to play it. So, Flare Metal, because you can burn your opponent for 500 every turn, every time they activate an effect. 1 copy of Big Eye, because you can take your opponent's monsters. That's another thing. You might be able to drop the Big Eye and put in maybe another copy of Draco Sack. That's your choice. And then for the Train Engine, I play 1 copy of Rail Cannon Super Dora, 1 copy of Gustav Max, and 1 copy of Juggernaut Libby. The reason you play all these is because you have utility with these to just make your Mecha Phantom Beast go up to 10, because for every token, if they have 2 tokens on the field, they go to level 10. All the 4s go to 10s, and all the 3s go to 9, which is something that's really interesting. I really like that about this deck. Then I only play 1 copy of Jackie Lucen. I only ever find myself going into 1. I probably would keep it at 1 from now on. But when this card is Synchro Summon, you can tribute a Mecha Phantom Beast token up to the number of cards your opponent's hand. Then you randomly discard cards from your opponent's hand equal to the number of tributed monsters. And then other Mecha Phantom Beast monsters you control cannot be targeted by battle or destroyed or by card effects. And this card's owner's possession is destroyed by battle, or destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by battle. You can set a quick play spell directly from your deck, which is really cool. But again, it's just a good one-of to me. It really sets limiter removal face down. It's supposed to set Scramble Scramble, but we don't play Scramble Scramble. That's what it was really meant for, but that's not a big deal. 1 Borreload Savage for the Glow Up Bulb play, where you can synchro a level 7 and a Glow Up Bulb into this, which is super easy to do. 1 copy of Bull Sword. I still haven't got mine from Battles of Legends, so here we are. 1 copy of Borreload Dragon. Hopefully that's going to change soon. Borreload Dragon and Borreload Sword Dragon, really easy to go into in this deck. 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn, again, easy to go into in this deck. Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Cerberus, because you can use tokens to go into these with another monster, as long as they have different names. And then double Great Fly as well, because the Great Flies are wind, and they boost all of your tokens up by 500, and all of your monsters up by 500, as long as they're not Glow Up Bulb or Scapegoat tokens, because they're Earth, and it makes it lose Earth. So, that's it for the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, it's a little bit up for grabs. You could play a second one of these, or you could play a second one of these if you want to play another one of those. And the really quick combo that I was saying is if you have, like I said, let's just say that we have a Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor on the field, and you equip it with United We Stand. Let's just say we have United We Stand equipped to it, and then you flip face up a Scapegoat, or anything that gets you a bunch of tokens, and you get 4 tokens on the field, okay? Your monster is going up by 4,000 just right there. That Mecha Phantom Beast is already at humongous heights because of that 1 United We Stand. And I really think that makes the deck a force to be reckoned with. And if you just so happen to have limiter removal, like this could be any Mecha Phantom Beast, and you have a limiter removal, you can OTK your opponent on 1 hit. So that's why I play the deck the way I do, and I really like to have that little cheese of being able to surprise your opponent. If they don't have a way to get rid of back row, and they don't have a way to stop you from attacking, you're just going to win right off the bat. So that's it for the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed taking this one. this one. It's been a while since I played with Mecha Phantom Beast, like updated them, but I've been playing with them a lot recently and I really wanted to update this. So anyways guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this video down in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell in there so you can become part of Notification Squad. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you around, guys.